here. Happy Friday. It's time for the weekend reading. I'm sorry, I didn't do my hair for you. It's kind of a wash and go type of look. Hey, John. I'm sending you a wave. How are you? All right. So, for this weekend reading, I am going to use whoa, I'm almost knocking you over there. I am using the tarot deck I got for myself for Christmas. So, as I said on other streams before, is that I'm used to doing oracle cards, and I'll just channel information based on the picture on the card. And but the tarot was new for me, so I'm still learning about swords and pentacles and cups and all that. So, what I do is when I use this deck, usually I'll start channeling first, and then I'll go to the actual book just to see what additional information wants to come through, and and then also learn. Right, I'm wanting to learn more about how this works because it's fun. It's fun learning new stuff. So here we go. Pull out my tarot. Let's see what the energy feels like. The energy today feels, it's like it's a contemplative type of energy. It's that energy of going a little bit deeper. It feels like a regrouping. All right, where am I going? That's the type of energy that I'm feeling today. And you can let me know if how the energy of today feels for you. There's a little bit of playfulness in the air as well. It doesn't feel like it's constricted, yet it feels contemplative. That's the energy that I'm feeling. Let's see if anything's going to shift over the weekend because we will be going into a new moon. I think that is on Monday, and that new moon energy, it's always about new beginnings, right? But it's based on what we've been able to release before the full moon that we just had, and then how we've been integrating that in between the full moon and the new moon. So one card popped out so far. I didn't even look to see what it was yet. I feel like there's more cards that want to come out here. So any fun plans for the Friday? I know things are still closed up, so probably nothing too crazy or exciting. Okay, so we have 3 cards. Let's look at the first card here. Oh, I love the butterfly there. All right. So this is going to be wands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think that's 7 of wands. The artwork is really cool on these, but I can't always tell exactly what it is. But look at that butterfly. So a butterfly always signifies transformation. So, what I'm taking from this card is we'll be going into a deeper integration of the things that have been coming to light over the past few weeks. And we'll be going into further place of clarity, helping us to further align with who we are and to make choices that we have an opportunity to make choices from our heart that are the most in alignment than has ever been before. And I feel like yeah. Okay, so those of you who have been more closed off, and if you haven't been looking within as to what is true to you, then you might not notice the subtle differences this weekend. If you are willing to journal and get clearer in an area of your life that maybe you haven't been that happy with, and you want to go into a deeper level, that journaling, as I was talking about at the beginning of the week, is going to help you move into these new beginnings. What I'm also getting is that there is going to be something new moving forward into your life very shortly. And getting some signs potentially over the weekend, but I think more so once this new moon hits, a new offering, a new opportunity to be able to step more into your power. I feel like it's going to be affecting the solar plexus, that confidence, that courage. This is me. That makes me think of The Greatest Showman. If you guys have seen that show, one of the songs is "This Is Me." If you have an opportunity to listen to that, what a kick-ass song to be able to step into your power. of who you are and to own it. We need to own it because some people are not necessarily going to jive with the way we do things, right? Jive with even the way we would approach something, the way we would explain something. Not everyone's going to jive with that, and that's okay. They don't need to, but we need to continue to surround ourselves with people who are going to embrace us for who we are. So let me go into the book and okay, fantastic, awesome, John. Okay, so let me find this card. Wands. Okay, here we go. Oh, I love this. Okay, so the key words for Six of Wands is victory, success, rising up. Rise up, come on into your power. Okay, anyways, I won't lose my day job, which I really don't have right now. But anyways, okay, so from the dark and tangled branches emerges a butterfly. New life takes flight. If you're not reveling in the joy of success already, you will be soon. The Six of Wands is a card of victory, of rising up against the odds. The obstacles have been relentless, but now is not the time to look back upon them. The more pressing question is, where will you go with your new set of wings? Love that. Yeah, so let's get clear this weekend about where we want to go. And the key is it going to make your heart sing? So you got to tune into that. Does that feel good? Does it feel sexy? Does it feel like, yeah, that makes me want to dance, makes me want to, I don't know, do something where it just feels like play. It feels like fun. That is the feeling that you want to get as you're moving forward. Like when you're talking, if you're thinking about, let's say, career and moving any direction within your career, if you're making choices, well, that will bring me the most money. If that is your driving force, then you're not going to reap the success that you would love to achieve. So we need to be making decisions that feel the best. Now, take it. I'm an empath, right? I go from that feeling. How does that feel? And maybe that's not you, right? So it is, if it's not a feel, then when you're looking at the opportunity, maybe your sight is what gets you the most. So if you're looking at that job description is like, oh yeah, oh, I love those words, I love, just as another example. But for me it's a feeling, so you'll notice things. How does that feel for you? That's just where I go. Okay, so that is a beautiful card. The next card that I have is Son of Swords. Oh, and there's an owl. And I love how the sword is facing forward and the owl is in flight. So to me, this is moving forward with clarity, because owls have keen sight, especially at night. And you know how they can swivel their neck almost all the way around, right? Like they can see everything. And they can also read between the lines, if someone says something, but what they really mean is happening in the background. And so when you're using owl medicine, it's you have the ability to read between the lines. It's like really get the underlying current of where they're truly coming from, as opposed to just relying on the actual words that they're saying. So with this card, I think, we are moving forward. We're going to stab what we want to go after. We're like, we got our confidence, we got our courage, and we're going to fucking go after it. Let's see what the book says. So, Son of Swords. Son of Swords. The key messages are forceful and determined. A dynamic creature, the Son of Swords is a man of action, not of grace. And Okay, when you think about masculine and feminine, the feminine side, the goddess energy is that grace. It is that being open to receive. It is that patience, right? But the masculine is gonna fucking go after this and get this. We need to have a balance with it, you know? Sometimes we're going after stuff, we're taking action, and other times we need to allow it to come in. We need to be in that receiving mode. So, but this is definitely taking action. He pushes forward towards his goal with urgency and determination. To top it off, he's very well educated, making him a force to be reckoned with. Usually, he's seeking approval from the patient and just Father of Swords, who casts quite a shadow onto his son. Working with this stimulating and exhausting young man can prove to be a challenge. Huh. Okay, so I need to read that off again. Read that again. He's very well educated, making him a force to be reckoned with. Usually, he's seeking approval from the patient or just Father of Swords, who casts quite a shadow. So I can see the father looming over, and normally, like, ooh, should I be doing this? Is that okay? Um, but working with this stimulating and exhausting young man can prove to be a challenge. So others, so even the father trying to work, look at my hair coming out, the father trying to work with the son can be a challenge, because this son, which is representing us right now, is like, I have my own mind. And hey, Fit for Life Inspiration, happy to see you too. Woohoo! Good to see you. Yeah. So yeah, this is that sun energy going, this is what I'm doing. Almost like giving the finger. I am going forward, trying to fucking stop me. So this is a very powerful energy moving forward. And I love it how we're going into the new moon on, I think it's on a Monday, right? So this weekend it's like building up that energy and stepping into that confidence, that courage, and having that clarity. We are going to have more clarity moving forward. All right, so the third card, let's see what it is here. Oh dear. That doesn't look so good. Okay, so we have all of these cups at the bottom, but they're all broken. I'm very interested to see what comes up for this. And we have this big mountain, and it looks so dark and scary. Like I feel when I'm looking at this, it feels like there's a big loss. And but what I feel like is this loss can be incredibly scary, and we're letting something go that it really wasn't working anyways. But even though the letting go process um, can be really scary, and to me it feels like we were working on something for so long, and then it's done. It's But with that new moon coming, we are going into those new beginnings. So I feel like it's wrapping up. Okay, so the visual that they're giving me right now, it's a dustpan, and so all this broken glass, the dustpan, and like sweeping it up and then getting rid of it, tossing it. So I feel like final crap is going to be coming up for the release. Now, even though I said final crap, not to say more stuff isn't going to come out before the next full moon after that, because we go through layers of healing, right? We go through those layers. So there's still probably more to come, but there's a big cleansing that is also happening over the weekend. So let's see. I'm really interested to see what the book says. I have never, obviously, this is still so new to me, and I've never seen that card yet. It hasn't come up yet. So let's see what it is. I don't even know how to find this one. Mother of Cups, no. Nine. How many cups are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There it is. 8 of Cups. Okay. Stagnation, ill health. The 8 of Cups sends an urgent message to pack your bags and move on. There is no hope of rekindling what's been lost. You must start anew. This card also points to phases of the illness and physical stagnation. The message could not be more clear. Nothing good remains for you here. Lift your eyes to the horizon and let your feet lead you forward. Okay, so let your feet lead you forward. We're moving forward. So, whatever hasn't been working for you, let it go. It's time to let it go. So, any of you watching right now, do any of you want me to pull a card and go deeper into any of those messages in a way, like whatever stood out for you? Just, you know, you can tell me if there's an area in your life you want to go deeper in. We can do that. And I also want to figure out what Feel Good Friday is going to be tonight. So I was thinking maybe the inspiration might come while I'm doing this. While I'm waiting to see if anyone wants me to pull a card for them to go a little bit deeper, I'm going to pull one or more cards from my Daily Crystal Inspiration book or deck and then just see what wants to come out to assist us with the Feel Good Friday message. All right. Two cards here, and potentially these other two cards popped up. Okay, so Phantom Quartz, embrace change, and then Jade, be the bigger person. Okay, John, the owl and sword struck me. Okay, do you want me to go deeper for you? I can definitely do that. Okay, Jade, be the bigger person. So we're going to see. I'm going to get back to this, and then these other two cards get crystal clear and get laser focused. So that seems the same. Crystal clear, laser focused. Okay. So those cards are going to assist me with the Feel Good Friday. What's going to happen tonight? Okay. So John, let's go deeper for you. The song came up. How low can you go? Let's go in deeper that way. But didn't think of a song with deeper in it. Normally keywords will suddenly set me off into singing a song, but that's what I got. All right. So what does John need to know about the Son of Swords? The Son of Swords. Okay. Mother of Cups. Oh, and we got a Mother Goose happening there. Mother Goose. Are those little fairies? Those little bright lights remind me of fairies. So beautiful fairy energy. And when I think of mother, first of all, that it's a goose, I think of a goose laying eggs and taking care of her young and being like protective of her young. Like I see that wing over here. So I'm going to see what the book says, but what I'm getting from this, hold on, let's see here. It's like whatever you're wanting to go after, it's important to use gentleness. It's important not to force it. It's important to use patience, compassion, kindness, but also I'm feeling playfulness because when I'm seeing those fairies and the colorful lights, I'm feeling play. And that's really important right now. And it feels like a beautiful unfolding, a beautiful birth of something new for you. Let me go into I'm curious what the book says. Where'd I put my book? Okay. Mother of Cups. Mother of Cups. Ooh, okay. So the key words for this, again, this is a new card. I've never had this card before either. So Mother of Cups, insightful and psychic. The Mother of Cups rivals the High Priestess with her natural psychic abilities. She's a gentle, tranquil woman whose insights bring healing to those around her. She thrives when amidst her family, the arts, music, or beauty of any kind. Like a true swan, when the Mother of Cups is pushed, she becomes aggressive and defensive. She'll commonly see herself as the victim when distressed in a situation. Okay, so like a true swan, the Mother of Cups is pushed. She becomes aggressive, defensive. She'll commonly see herself as a victim when distressed in a situation. So I want you to take this message on two levels. It's important for your own self actualization to see how this can relate to maybe the way you might react in a situation, the way maybe you're feeling right now or during the weekend. Notice if you maybe get aggressive about a topic or the way a person might be reacting or not reacting or things like that. How does this relate directly to you? But then, how is that relating to maybe an individual or people that you are connecting with? Because if you notice that, oh, okay, they're getting their back up right now, and that can help you to have that motherly type of compassion. We all have a feminine and masculine within us. So it's about strengthening that feminine side to be able to have that understanding for the people around us. So you can develop relationships that have better communication, where you are open to understanding where the person might be coming from. We can all get into a victim place sometimes, right? To me, I love astrology. I have not studied it to have a true understanding of it, but I follow it, and it's always seems to be very accurate for me. So it depends on the positioning of the planets and where it is in your chart as to how certain situations might affect you. And in one day or one situation, either you or other people that you're communicating with could be affected in a way that their victimness comes up within them. And other days in the exact same situation, then you or them might be totally within their power, right? And so it's not that when someone's in their victim that they're weak and not able to, they just don't know how to handle their shit. You know what I mean? It's not necessarily that. It depends on the day. It depends on what they're facing. It depends where the planets are on their chart, right? We can go through these waves of feeling strong, feeling creative, feeling drained, feeling weak, feeling in our power. Okay, so this has come up for this weekend for a reason. So see how this relates to you. See how other people are reacting to you in situations, and basically do your best to embrace that feminine side of you, that gentle side, that patience, being patient and gentle with yourself and with others. Okay. So, what does that say? That's interesting. I've got a difficult message to deliver to someone. Thank you. Oh, okay. Well, I hope that helps. I wish you all the best with that. Yeah. And if you want to go even deeper in that, you can let me know. Okay. So, does anyone else want me to pull a card for whatever you're going through? SGM, how are you? I don't think I said hi to you yet. So I see your emojis there. And whoever else is there, hello. Welcome to Feel Good Friday. And so I am planning on doing, not Feel Good Friday, it's the weekend reading. I am planning on doing Feel Good Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So um, the, I'll work on the theme, and I'll get it all set up on my YouTube uh I'll get my YouTube thumbnail going for it. If you're like, what's the theme going to be? I'll be getting that set up soon. So it is going to be about change, about moving forward. But we also have the bigger person here, and we also got to get crystal clear and focused. So I'm going to see what that is going to wrap up to be, and we'll have fun tonight. So I don't think anyone else is looking for cards. So I hope you have a fabulous weekend. And from my light to yours, namaste. And if any of you are interested in joining any of my yoga classes, you can let me know. They are over Zoom, so you can participate wherever you are in the world. And if you're interested in any one on one sessions, I do have a spot available for one on one yoga. Again, over Zoom, or if you're local, we could do it locally. Or if you're interested in any one on one consultations where I pull cards for you, do some energy healing, and we go deep to helping you to clear out whatever has been uh, blocking you from the abundance that you've been looking for in whatever area of your life you've been feeling stagnant in. Okay. So it would be a pleasure to be able to work with you. So from my light to yours, namaste. I'm going to say goodbye to YouTube first. See you guys later. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Hope to see you tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right. So that one is